And this is a song about growing up in a small town, and I know that a lot of you can relate to that. And you know, Prince Albert is kind of like a small town atmosphere too. And I think more than ever we've realized that growing up in small communities, if we didn't know it before, we sure do after a year of isolation. I can't imagine being, you know, stuck in a condo in a big city and not be able to get outside and have to fight for green space in a park somewhere. So I think we should consider ourselves really lucky to be living where we live. So this one is called Prairie Town.
2, 3, 4.
In this little prairie town where nothing seems to happen, the day they took the railroad out was a sad day for the farming men. A little town that depends on the crops to keep their families fed. Get to thinking there might be a better place somewhere else instead. And in this little prairie town, the kids grow up and move away with the wind and the drought coming our way. Well, you can't blame them for not wanting to stay. Passerbys may wonder why anyone would want to live there. So if you've got the time, then I'll tell you all the reasons why I care. 'Cause in this little prairie town was the place where I was born. Generations of history of folks that I adore. They know all the details of my life and they like me anyway. Yeah, this little prairie town is where my heart will stay. And in this little prairie town where no one locks their door, where love thy neighbor is a phrase still worth fighting for. There's nothing like a prairie town to raise a family. You won't understand till you try it, then you'd know how right I'd be. 'Cause in this little prairie town was the place where I was born. Generations of history of folks that I adore. They know all the details of my life and they like me anyway. Well, this little prairie town is where my heart will stay. Yeah, this little prairie town is where my heart will stay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's a nice little tune.
Thank you.
Original song.
Yeah.
You're a good songwriter, dear.
Thank you.